Of course, a rap song is more than just the beat. The lyrics are pretty amazing. He kind of talks a bit about getting everything you wanted, but it's still not being enough to assuage the voices in your head. It's like imposter syndrome. He also talks a bit about losing your roots, which actually made me a bit sad. But it's not a negative track because despite all these insecurities and uncertainties, it ends with the reassurance of who he is. I like it. I like the message. This one did have better lyrics though. It's kind of still a love song, but it's about becoming a better person. It's really nice. Also, J-Hope sings in this song, which I didn't know that the rappers in BTS could also sing. That's crazy. As you can hear, he actually has a pretty nice voice. First of all, Jin and Jungkook's vocals really complement each other. It's like a very soft, nice song. And then on top of that, we get sad J-Hope. I like it. The lyrics are pretty. They're about like dealing with the pain of repeated mistakes, but not giving up no matter how far back you get pushed, you know? Overall, it's a pretty cool song. I enjoyed listening to it. Like for example, towards the end, Suga shows up and he kills it. His flow is so good on this song. I wish we could just get Suga like by himself. It's written on multiple levels. It's kind of mixing Korean folk songs with Greek mythology, which is a crazy concept. Like the song is not really about getting drunk on alcohol. It's about getting drunk on art and music. Overall, it's really neat. So my wish about getting Suga by himself came true, and I couldn't be happier. This song is incredible. Sonically, this song serves as a bridge to the next part of the album, and things are getting a little darker. See, it starts off with Suga listing off his aspirations, and it's, you know, pretty chill. But then it kind of changes, and all of a sudden those aspirations are sounding a little scary. I wanna be left. I wanna be the top. I wanna be rocked. I want it on mine. And then the song just, Suga goes crazy and like he starts rap arguing with his shadow. It's legitimately terrifying, but in the best way possible. This is the full potential of this album's concept as an exploration of psychology. Like in this moment, I understood. I think it's the most fully realized song towards that concept. And like Suga's shadow that he's rapping against is actually part of his subconscious. It's just neat, okay? It's more than I would expect from like a boy band. Easily one of the best songs on the album. Track 7, Black Swan. I would literally have to make a whole video just to tell you how pretty this song is. First of all, the instrumental is gorgeous. On top of that, the lyrics are intense. In fact, this is one part where Jin sings about refusing to be swallowed up. It's some powerful stuff. The song is kind of like, it's about BTS falling out of love with music, but then not falling out of love with music because music is all they really have. It fits the dark direction after the shadow interlude really well, which I was happy about. And on top of that, you don't find very much music about the love of music. And as somebody who loves music, I just thought the song was incredible. Track 8, Filter. Alright, so Jimin's solo in this song, and he does an amazing job with the vocals. But I mean, they're still fun, so honestly, who cares? Overall, it's just a cool, fun song. It's basically just Jungkook flexing his vocals for 4 minutes straight, but he deserves it. Besides being a stellar vocal performance, it also just doubles as very nice R&B. Overall, this song is going in my playlist. The lyrics though, the lyrics are very interesting. First of all, they are heavy and they're like extremely sad. In fact, this was the first song on this album so far that didn't end on a positive note. Jungkook delivers the most stunning performance maybe on the album. He hits these notes on this one part and it's just like, okay then. Only thing about this song is the title. Everything else is phenomenal. This song features BTS's rap line, which is of course RM, Suga, and J-Hope, and they kill this beat. There's this one part specifically where J-Hope hits this flow and it's like flawless. I like it. Don't stop. On top of that, this track is just so angry. It's amazing. Like, the lyrics are very pointed, but they're angry at people for being angry over nothing. I mean, even though the track is delivered in an angry way, it's more so an exploration of anger and how negative it is and its effects are. Also, towards the end, the beat just goes so hard, it should literally be illegal. Perfection. I did not know V belting out "You Are My Soulmate" at the top of his lungs was something that I needed to hear. But I am so glad that I heard it. There's a cool sample in the beginning though. I don't know what it's sampled from, but it sounds nice. I like that. I guess since we're towards the end of the album, they just wanted to hit us in the feels, and that they did. That is the most heartfelt song on the album. It's kind of like a BTS anthem. It's very dramatic and powerful and good. I'd imagine if you were like a longtime fan of BTS, then this song would probably be like really moving to you. But honestly, I have to say, even as somebody just casually listening to their album because it's there, I can still recognize that the song is pretty incredible. I mean, the whole concept of the album was incredible. They delivered an entire album focused around exploring psychology through music. On top of that, their performances were flawless. All 7 of them. Jimin's vocal style, Jin's high notes, Jungkook's literal everything, V's deep notes, RM's power, Suga's versatility, and J-Hope's carefree delivery. They like all came together on this album to create an amazing product, and that product gets a B-. And when I'm just minding my own business and going to chill, I'm not gonna put on BTS. Well, okay, I might put on My Time by Jungkook. Like, my final word is that the album felt like a 2000s boy band album that somebody sent to the future and asked people from 2014 to mix and master. And that's not inherently bad. And if you like that sort of thing, I think it's a really good album. I did my best to educate myself on, you know, the members and everything, though I am aware I may have messed up some names or some pronunciations or maybe certain things like that, but I promise I didn't mean to. I really spent hours in preparation, just like getting all the lyrics together and putting like the little pictures up on screen. Really, I cared a lot about this video because I cared about listening to the album, you know what I mean? I still wanted to do a good job. I'm just going to use BTS and their fan base army as an example. BTS launched this campaign a couple of years ago with the UNICEF called the Love Yourself campaign. And if you go to their site, you can see that they've raised over $2 million in donations. I don't think the average band could generate $2 million worth of donations by supporting BTS and hosting the streaming parties and all the stuff I was talking about. These stands are actually enabling BTS to be this charitable. Another good example was BTS teamed up with their label Big Hit Entertainment to donate $1 million to crew members who had been affected by the pandemic that's going around. But most impressive of the monetary achievements by far was BTS's Black Lives Matter donations, and that is because while BTS donated $1 million, which is great, BTS Army actually matched that $1 million donation dollar for dollar. I think it's really cool to see a community who can come together not just to support their favorite artists, but to support causes that matter, to make a difference. And so the Dallas Police Department thought it would be a great idea to develop this app that lets you report unlawful activity at the protests. And K-pop stans, in an effort to stop the police from unfairly targeting protesters, actually shut this app down. It's okay to be racist was trending on Twitter, but, and you might see where this is going, if you clicked into that tag, it was nothing but K-pop stans attaching their own fan cams to it with messages of anti-racism. So K-pop stans on Twitter have, in a documented way, shut down corrupt police apps, racist hashtags. This very thoughtful use of the power that comes from having millions of people in one group is something that I think should be pointed out if you want to have a conversation about K-pop stans. Basically, my conclusion is we need a different term. I think the K-pop stans, like the good ones I mentioned, who try to shut down racism and donate to good causes and support each other and all that stuff, they can keep the label of K-pop stan. But I think the ones who like dox people and try to get people's accounts taken down and send the death threats and all that, they don't deserve to be called K-pop stans. We need a new name for those people, okay? I'm thinking like K-Flops? I don't know. Which was co-written by Ed Sheeran. And like, Sir Edward, what have you done? I also had quite a lot of glowing praise for the band as well. So much, in fact, that in the end, I wound up giving it a net positive score, even though the music wasn't my style. My overall conclusion of the album was that the lyrics were incredible. Then they released Butter, an up-tempo pop song about how attractive they, BTS themselves, are. And to be honest, that is exactly the kind of energy I try to maintain in my own life. Like, is there anything wrong with putting out an uplifting video during the pandemic? No, of course not. I actually think it's a good thing they did that, because I'm getting tired of the depression. One of my favorite songs on BTS's album Map of the Soul 7 was just purely a rap song. That was my biggest surprise to find out, like, they're actually really good at rapping, and they have a pretty significant portion of their discography that's pure hip hop. Let me just say, Ed Sheeran did them dirty, bro. It truly feels like it could have been any one song, and it didn't really even need to be BTS in a weird way, which is never something I thought I would say about their music based off of my experience with it before. Like, the album I reviewed, I had to spend an entire day and delay my video of it because there was so much research I had to put in just to even understand what the album was about. That way I could talk about it and not sound stupid. But if I had to sum it up in one sentence, Permission to Dance sounds like what I thought BTS music was before I ever actually listened to any of it. I think simple, fun songs are cool. In fact, last year in the review, I praised one of the songs specifically because of how silly it was. Basically just two grown men singing like a love friendship song. It's to each other. What I'm trying to say here is, like, I literally love this song. It's like really cheesy, but like really soulful. Hey, you're stuck to my heart like BTS on the charts. They should actually put that in one of their songs. You're still free to be happy about the song. In fact, I hope you are. It's really not possible for me to be disrespectful or hurt people by saying I don't think their latest music video reflected their potential in terms of putting out good songs. I just don't vibe with that whole super like hokey kid-friendly style. That's a problem I have anywhere, and in my opinion the worst offender that I've heard of that isn't even Permission to Dance. It's the Taylor Swift song. I don't think BTS is becoming, quote, too westernized, end quote. I don't think BTS should stop making songs in English. I don't hate BTS because I like other K-pop acts. They're a bunch of pretty guys. I just truly believe they would have a better chance of reaching more people if they use the same interesting and unique things that set them apart. Forgive me for having the opinion and arguing it in this video that BTS is more unique than their English singles have represented them as thus far. Yeah, I cared enough to make a video, but I don't think that this is the end of BTS. They're gonna come back with probably an even bigger banger now. I think they're only gonna go up from here, you know what I mean? And based off of their previous work, I have faith for their upcoming work. Anyway, I'm going to go listen to a BTS song that I actually do like UGG or My Time. That way I can just cleanse the na-na-nas that are playing in my head from Dynamite and Permission to Dance at the same time right now. Clearly, you have never seen me outside of an out of context quote tweet, or you would know the only person I stan is myself.